Alrighty. I think everything's good. What's up, Gar? What up, what up? Alright. I have I have zero clue who any of those characters are. What's up, Full Metal? What up, what up? Back on the old free-to-play account today. Can't remember... I don't think there's anything specific that I need to do for this update. I don't think we'll be able to mess with the final boss stuff. Like, we could maybe do it on some of the lower difficulties and grab, like, a couple of rewards, but I don't really care to farm it that much or anything. Alright. Another tutorial. Yep. Very cool. Alright, yep, it's Ludo. Alright. Difficulties, very cool. What are the CC requirements even? 100,000? 100,000 is actually not that bad. Oh my god, it's really going in depth on this thing. Holy. Yes. Okay, very cool. Alright, I do actually, I didn't mention it in the stream that we did last night, but I actually do really like the shop for this one. Very nice shop. Is there anything specific that I think I'd need out of here? Maybe the engraving stones or something? What is the requirement for this? This one's 150k. Yeah, I could probably do that. We'll do the easy one first. Why not try the game if you get bored of doing his free-to-play or something? To be honest, I don't know much about Toho. Either. Never played any of the other main games. I actually thought about it. So Black Clover is supposed to be launching at the end of November. It's supposed to be launching on the 30th, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought about maybe alternating a little bit whenever that comes out and trying out Black Clover a little bit. I think that could be kind of fun. Because it could be cool to just like stream it and just have fun streaming and not worry too much about the actual like overall growth on the game or anything like that. Just have fun with it. Kind of like we do with the free-to-play account, like not take it too seriously, just kind of play and see what's cool with it. Could be kind of a fun little side project. Could a level 3 kill here? I'm doubting. I don't know a whole lot about Toho though, and I honestly don't. I think I remember looking at the game whenever it came out. It doesn't really look like the kind of game that I would really like to play. Like it's a little bit more like it's like a 2D kind of game, isn't it? It's not. I don't think they have any like 3D models or anything like that for that game. Not 100% sure. It's been a long time since I've looked into it, of course, but alright, that wasn't too bad. 476 score. Insane. Which, I mean, I know this isn't like a good points team or anything, and that was the easiest difficulty, but that is quite funny. Yeah, we can... I think we can pull it off on extreme as well. Remove 5 buffs from the enemy using skills with buff cancel. Apply ultimate move decrease. Clear without anyone dying. Which I don't think we're going to be able to get a decent enough score to really place anywhere in this, but I could be wrong. I don't think he has, like, the revive or anything. I think even on... whatchamacallit? I think even on Hell difficulty he doesn't have it. I think it's only on Challenge difficulty that he has the revive. Or, like, the, it's not really a revive, but, you know, whatever it's called. What's going on, Charles? I think that's the first time I've seen anybody with, like a name like that, with like an outline border and everything like that. You got tier on your free-to-play already? Yeah, we do. It's kind of crazy. Oh, okay, well, we don't need more. What's up, Rins? It is 2D-ish, yeah, but the event quests are really fun to me anyway. It's kind of cool, though. What's going on, Abel? What up, what up? Should be pretty easy to kill like this. And then... oh, that's actually going to give us our ultimate. We'll probably get reset a little bit, but we'll see. Pretty decent. We've already lost tier, unfortunately, so this is probably not going to go super well. We might even lose, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, doesn't reset my ultimate. Actually, kind of nice. Let's just throw a bunch of stacks on, I guess. What's going on, Dreamer? What's up, dude? Got your guild mates in here and everything, man. Alright, Hell's actually not doing that bad. We're going to lose 40 points since tier died literally turn 1, which kind of sucks, but I think we had bad RNG. I think he literally merged into 2 gold cards first thing. Ooh, that's going to put a lot of stacks on. Oh, I don't have any single targets to follow up, though. Unfortunate. Ooh, Freya died as well. Actually, we might get some single target. Okay, or not. Guess not. Oh no, we're gonna have to deal with the, actually, I don't think we can kill here. Kinda close. The stance is kinda scary. Hopefully a level 1 ult can kill here. Because he should lose 50% of his current HP as well. Yeah, okay. Hopefully that's a win. Current one is codename Pikara 5 Tails. Really hoping YouTube doesn't change that, because I know that it's formatting on the other platforms. They didn't change. What are you talking about? What would they have changed? Okay. I mean, we at least beat it, so that's some score. I mean, not that I'm really worried about the score. I'm more worried about the actual exchange shop stuff than anything. What is, we're in the top 82%, so we would get basically nothing. We'd get 5 gems. Okay. Fair enough. Not that big of a deal either way. Grab those as well. Alright. Not too worried about messing around with the final boss on this account, so let's do dailies, maybe? What do we need to do for dailies? Salvage equipment. Probably need to boost equipment, cooking and stuff. I could just make some HP food, why not? Symbol? Oh, I'm not really sure. Boss isn't immune to pain debuff? At least on the lower difficulties, he's not. Not 100% sure about, like, challenge or hell difficulty even, but at least on the lowest two, he was able to be debuffed, so that's kind of nice. Which I know you can put, like, infect and stuff like that on some of the other ones, so you could maybe put some of the debuffs on higher difficulties. Not 100% sure on that, though. Alright, there Here's the salvage. We need to do... Oh, I forgot. We haven't done any of this yet. We need to do these. Some other chat thing, it's formatted for strikeout. Oh, interesting. Gotcha. When do you start Ragnarok side story? I can't remember exactly when you unlock it or anything like that. We've already started the first, like, couple of chapters, if you're asking about, like, if we've already started. But, I think you have to be, like, somewhere past, like, chapter 100 or something like that. 120, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure, but you get it pretty early on, because I think it takes place in between chapters 2, or seasons 2 and 3 of the anime, if I remember correctly. Not a whole lot of AoE, which is unfortunate. Oh well. Gonna lurk. Hope you have an amazing stream, Nalyd. My favorite 7DS content creator. I appreciate that, man. No problem. You lurk away. I typically don't type in a whole lot of chats when I watch streams, so you do you. No problem, Steph. I wonder what the higher CC requirements are for these, because it doesn't seem like it's super high. Not sure if it would be wise to save some of the AoEs. I assume maybe it would. Throw this out, maybe? Oh, yeah, I'm kind of overdoing it a little bit. Saving the tier AoE for turn 2 is probably the best case. Okay, it is 3 enemies. It's weird that he's, like, further back. I think that's the first time that I've actually, like, seen that. I mean, I did play this on the main account, but it's been a long time. Kind of a nice orientation, honestly. Okay. Nothing too hard there. Okay, didn't mean to click that. I don't know why, but I was expecting these to be much harder. Which, I mean, I guess we're not at the top yet, but... Then again, I know that the Hell one is really hard, or the Nether one, not the Hell. So we'll see... I assume it'll get tougher once we get into, like, the Memory of Heaven, and then the Memory of Nether. Those will probably be pretty tough. Okay. Honestly, I mean, we're just wiping with AoEs anyway, so tier's not going to have too many issues here. Probably won't have any issues on this Earth one to begin with. 512, nice. I need to start working on, I guess, Belmoths once we get those unlocked, which I guess I technically need to keep working on story to unlock Belmoth. I'm not 100% positive on that. I don't think we have that unlocked yet, but I know Iku invited me to a Belmoth last time we played, so that was at least kind of cool. What's going on, Gaijin? What's up, dude? At least we're pulling some extra AoEs here for faster clear. Alrighty. Yalga, cool, cool. Doubt she's really going to pose much of a threat, though. Typical. Now that I have Tyr, like, fully super awakened, I do need to work on his gear a little bit, but other than that, I mean, like, my team is actually in a pretty good spot, I would say. Like, Death Pierce needs to be super awakened more, and then once I get level 90 and stuff like that unlocked, that'll help some, but I have to say, it's actually not going that bad. Actually doing pretty good. That event was really funny because if you couldn't guess by the title, it's about 3 cat characters, and the start of it was dropping cans of food to lure them in. That's kind of cool. That actually is kind of cool, yeah. Just got done with Final Boss? Nice. Final boss is a little grindy, maybe. I did grind a little bit for it today on the main account to try to make sure that I don't have to do too much tomorrow. I should hope... Well, I think I've gotten... I said I wasn't going to farm the whole thing out because I really wasn't that worried about it, but I went ahead and got the card today. I think I'm relatively close to grabbing the, whatchamacallit? The, what is it? The outfit that's in the challenge shop, if I'm not mistaken. I'm almost ready to get that. I've already cleared out the rest of the shop for today. So hopefully over the next couple of days I can go ahead and wipe the whole thing out so I don't have to worry about fighting it anymore. Because final bosses are a bit grindy, kind of annoying, but not too bad, I guess. Do have 5 tails. Jin and Orin have 2. Mike has 1. Alright, cool. New LR should be announced tomorrow with Arena as well, right? Yeah, it should be, actually. So we did see the teaser and everything today. So the new update should... No, the update doesn't drop tomorrow. The JP patch notes should be out in the morning. And so, yeah, because tomorrow's Wednesday, right? So, yeah, the patch notes will be out in the morning. So we should end up seeing not a new character, but the new LR should be announced. The new season of Heroes Arena should start. So we should end up seeing what changes they're going to make to it, if they're going to make any. I'm not 100% sure if they are going to this time around, but should be pretty cool. What's going on, Kanata? Welcome, welcome. Since we already have the tickets for these, I might as well just go ahead and try to do the Memory of Heaven one. I think this one was a little bit tougher, if I'm not mistaken. Go to school late, I'm chilling. God, I love Wednesdays during school. There you go. Honestly, like some days when I was at school, it was super chill, super laid back. So that was kind of nice. LR Goddess Leah's. I really hope it's not. There was a lot of people like guessing that in the JP comment section or whatever for that Twitter post, but really hope that is not the case. Which there was already people like pushing back saying that it's like there's no way that it's ELAT, which I don't necessarily think that it's guaranteed to be ELAT or anything like that. I just thought that she was like a really good choice. But it seems like it's either going to be Ludo or Sariel from like the context clues that we sort of have. New LR is either Goddess, Esterosa, Nanashi, Jenna, Zaneri, or Tristan. I think it's basically going to be confirmed to be a Goddess, but then again, it is a good guess to try to go a little bit more off the wall, considering that everybody thought that the last one was going to be King, and it ended up being that Elizabeth, which is really funny because, like, I don't know, it's like who would have guessed that it was going to be that Elizabeth? But I mean, it would be kind of weird to see them put a goddess wing feather, or like just a white feather. I guess it's not necessarily a goddess feather, but yeah, I don't know. I definitely think that it's going to end up being a goddess character this time around, but maybe not. Who knows? Got the outfit and gauntlet, just need the card and the level materials. There you go, yeah. If you're not planning on clearing the whole shop out, that's probably the best thing. Just grab the ones that you need and just dip out, because it is a lot. It's a lot of stamina and stuff like that to keep farming it and everything. Or for even more stretch, that Sora did King, because it's feathers of a pillow. Oh, see? I mean, that's the crazy thing, is that like everybody was like, oh, it's King last time because it was a crown. Which makes sense because kings have crowns, but they seem to be getting better with like teasing things, but not completely giving it away. Which I mean, some of the collab teasers also are pretty decent if they don't get leaked in advance. So I guess it really just depends on how much info is already out there, like behind the scenes kind of thing. Elat would be funny. I do actually think that Elat could be kind of cool because she has like a decent enough kit and could be pretty cool to help out the goddess race while also still being able to run other archangels and stuff like that to pair with. So that could be kind of cool. Yeah, the pillow is actually such an interesting guess. I actually think that makes a lot of sense. Tristan's very bad. He kind of needs it. He is very rough. He's very rough around the edges. He definitely could use a little help, but I think it's a little early for him. Probably gonna have to wait on that one. What impact would Elat have? If I'm being honest, I don't think that they would LR a super stale unit. Well, that's the thing. I mean, nobody used the Red Elizabeth either. Red Elizabeth was basically just used because you could get the outfits for her and then guarantee a red demon summon. So it seems like if they were really wanting to push a character that wasn't good but could become more interesting, then Elat is the obvious choice, because that would make it to where, you know, a character that basically didn't get any PvP use, she was used for like a very small amount of things, like here or there. Oh, I get attack sealed on this. Okay. She just didn't get a whole lot of use. So, if anything, it kind of just helps the argument that they're trying to maybe go for some of the characters who didn't get as much playtime. But then again, Green, Escanor, and Lostbane were obviously like very used characters. So they're just kind of all over the place with it, which is really good because that's going to make it really hard to guess who it is. So definitely a bit interesting there. Ooh, this is actually getting a little tough because I don't have a way. Like if I run out of debuff cards, I literally can't do anything. I'll have to rush ultimate. Gonna have to wait 3 years for Tristan's LR, LMAO. Yeah, true. The CC passive Ludo would be fun. So that's the thing, is that I said it in the video earlier today, but I think Ludo could be really cool because you could probably get a lot of use out of some older units if he ended up getting the LR. But the problem being that whales are going to be able to use Ludo against like 99% of the player base, if not like 100% of the player base, because realistically, my Ludo's already at like 67k CC or something like that, since he has a relic that boosts his stats. And if you just boost him even further, I think that he would get to the point where like he would have the highest CC in the game. Because I think like Lostbane can reach 75k with the like perfect cosmetics on an HP defense set. But if he's already at 67k, which he does already have the relic, Lostbane got a relic and an LR in the same update. So definitely had that going for him as far as like CC gain goes. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting because if he ends up becoming the highest CC character in the game, like people are just going to use him anywhere and everywhere. Like he's going to be the go-to unit. Took me blood and sweat. Mine's 70k CC. Don't ask how I got there. Oh, I mean, you probably min-maxed your cosmetics and stuff if I had to guess. It is a long road to get a character that buffed up sometimes, man. I think we just throw this out for more card draw. Luckily, the ultimates are kind of nice. If I can get another debuff card with Hell here, that'd be perfect so I don't have to waste the ultimate. Oh, nice. Okay, they're not doing too much damage to us. We're going to get out-CC'd here, though, which could be problematic. So let's throw that out. Move this. We'll have 2 ultimates in hand just in case they kill one of them. We'll see how it goes. To be honest, it might be Blue Tarmiel to go with Hawk and Oslo for the defense team, if that was what the devs were thinking about. See, that was my kind of reasoning on it too. I was like, man, it would be really nice if it was Tarmiel, but I think that would be giving them a little too much credit because realistically, they don't really seem to care about the defense team very much. Oh my god, that's a lot. Did they attack again? Okay, I think I'm good actually. That was rough. Holy. Luckily, I still have Revive on Hell, but I won't be able to use it. So, or like I won't be able to use my ultimate if they would have killed me. Nice. Okay. That was a little scary. That was almost a loss. LR Estarossa for real, for real. I don't know. Like, I could see the Estarossa being like, you know, lost his wings kind of thing, or like, you know, Nanashi lost his wings kind of thing. I think doing an unknown character would just be a travesty right now, considering that we have like so many unknowns in the meta. And like if they were to make it to where Nanashi worked for both Goddess and Unknowns, that would be cool, but I don't know, I would assume that they would add more to the passive, and Unknowns really don't need any more support right now. I think they are pretty solid for at least the foreseeable future. But we'll have to kind of wait and see, I guess, how the meta sort of shifts with the new festivals and stuff like that coming out. But it definitely might be something pretty interesting. Oh, let me go farm. I'll grab a couple mushrooms maybe for the daily. What's going on, Lightning? If they do an unknown, I will quit the game. See, that's the thing. Like, they don't need an unknown right now. We literally just got Hell. We have Tyr, who's insane. We got, you know, we even got Summer Freya and stuff like that. And then on top of that, they dropped an entire unknown collab, which is quite a lot of unknown characters. So not really the greatest time for a new unknown LR to come out. So don't really want them to do that. Would have loved to had a giant or a fairy, of course, but the Angel team is really close to being meta. Like, it's still good. So I don't know. Will it be the green Elat? We don't have a green Elat, unfortunately. Well, I say unfortunately, it's not like a green Elat would be like hype or anything. I don't think people would go out of their way to summon for a green Elat unless she was just like actually really good or something. But yeah, I don't know. Said to be blue Elat. See, blue Elat doesn't make any sense. I don't think that they'll do blue Elat because of the fact that she is a Knighthood boss character. I don't guess I have her on this account. Probably not. Yeah, I don't have her on this account. So, I mean, because she's a Knighthood character, doesn't make any sense really to pick her. But I mean, really, they're doing a pretty good job of like making it, you know, like a good guessing game, I guess. So I'm interested. I think that they could try to pull something interesting off. Leaked one? Was there a leaked green Elat? Don't remember that, actually. Want Hell to come back? I need her. She's pretty recent, so it's going to be a while for her, unfortunately. I might actually hammer this piece. Not the greatest hammers. I had a 2% roll the other day, and I used a hammer on it, and it gave me a 2.5, and I was very happy about that. Yeah, pretty bad hammers this time around, unfortunately. I could actually go ahead and maybe upgrade this one. No, I don't have enough redstones for it. Unfortunate. Could go ahead and re-roll this, though. Going to be a blue unit. We have 2 red LRs and 1 green LR, so blue makes sense. Well, because they did 2 reds, like I would have thought that the last LR should have been green or blue, but I don't know. Wanted to ask, is it better to get characters to use to 100 first or get gear? I mean, if they're characters that you're going to use, I think gear is a really important part of a character, but obviously, like, getting them to level 100 and stuff like that does help with stats and stuff like that overall. I guess it doesn't really matter which one you do first. If you already have the resources to level 100 the character, go for it, I guess. But gear's pretty important overall, and then level 100, of course, will just come with time. It takes a lot of, like, effort, I think, to sort of, like, make a good set of gear for a character. So it really just depends on what you have the resources for, I guess. It's not like you really have to do like one or the other. They'll just kind of like slowly happen over time. Doppelganger of Tony, really? That's kind of funny. What if they did leak a weapon for Elat then? Yeah, I don't know. Hell will return in the global 4th anniversary banner because I don't see her in the end of year banner. Yeah, I doubt she'll be on the end of year banners. She'll probably end up being in whatever's after the January festival. I can't remember which one it is. Like I think it's like March for global Annie, right? We need to do Fort Solgris. What's going on here, Roberto? What's up? Can't stop them from making a third red LR. True. True. We hold no power. They have all the power. They'll make whoever they want. Think about it, goddesses need a new team comp. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of teams that need a new team comp, though. That's why I wanted to see, like, fairies or giants, for example. But, I mean, I guess I'll take whatever. I'm not really that... I'm not going to be that picky about it. Because it's not like I have any, like, real influence over, like, what happens anyway. So I'm just gonna accept what we get and then see how it goes. Nice. We actually have a decent amount of pendants. Okay, so that is done. Let me grab this. We need to do Knighthood boss for the gym. Knighthood boss, PvP, and then technically we need to do boss battle, but I'm not as worried about that right now. So let's do Knighthood boss. Can we do... I kind of doubt we can do extreme. Even though we have the CC for it, I'm very doubtful. So I think we'll try hard. Watch it be green, Sariel. See, that's where it's gonna throw me off. If they end up picking like a much more like modern character, then like there's no... Like I was trying to find some sort of pattern or like, you know, theme that they were trying to follow. And see about like, oh, like they're gonna try to make sure like this is like the next LR. They're like trying to do year 1 characters first, or like whatever the case may be. But they're kind of just like they're all over the place. Like I would never have guessed Liz. I don't know if they pick like a new character, like a newer Archangel for this one. I'm gonna be completely thrown off, and there's gonna be like zero way to tell what's gonna happen with them. I can imagine Red Gother getting it and being a Cupid LR cosmetic. That would be... I'm not a big fan of people wanting Gother to get one, just because, like, unless they do, like, the blue Gother that doesn't have a rank up, then I'm not into it, because rank up is already so good. If they add stuff on top of rank up, it's going to be a really bad time. I don't know. Maybe if they could find a way to balance it, but I just don't know. Got to do Challenger when the Heroes Arena comes out. Oh, I mean, I'm not going to do Challenger straight away. I'll probably do Champion for the first 2 weeks and then move on to Challenger once there's some seasonal characters out. But I guess it also depends on... Oh, yeah, because it'll probably be Hawk and Oslo as the boosted character for week 1, which is not good. So, not going to probably worry about that at all. I guess I'll throw this out, maybe. What are your opinions on streaming the good and the bad so far? On streaming? Even though I only stream for 2 hours... My voice, normally from just like reading chat and talking to you guys, normally like my throat will start to hurt by the end of the night. So that's a bad. Interacting with you guys in real time is obviously really fun, so that's a good. Finding things to do that are actually entertaining can be pretty difficult for streaming, so that's why I don't typically stream on the main account unless we're doing like summons and like live PvP, or if I can come up with some sort of like event or something like that. Like PvP versus subscribers or something like that. But it's a little bit more challenging than just like recording videos and stuff like that. It just depends on kind of like what's going on in the game, on whether or not you can make like fun and interesting streams. How's the nosebleed, by the way? Oh, I mean, it was pretty much, it was actually not that bad. It was pretty much over with before I even took the toilet paper out of my nose. It was fine. I was expecting a lot more blood, but it was fine. It wasn't even all that bad. I've had way worse nosebleeds. I've had a nosebleed one time where both of my nostrils bled at the same time. So anything is better than that. Nice. We get OG mats. How many? I can't check it. No bell. I can't check my Belmoth mats, unfortunately. Maybe we grab these. We have chest. Nice. Let's do PvP really quick. You're 11 for real? Just need them waffles? I do like those like toaster waffles. Those are good. I could be 11. I could be in the show. Gonna be a new hero coming too, so I think that's the seasonal. What do you mean new hero? Like the LR? Because there shouldn't be, unless there's like a 1 week cooldown between Hawk and Oslo and the next banner, which I don't think so, right? Should still be 2 weeks, right? I could be wrong on that though. Not 100% though. Any streams would be high? Yeah, honestly, like, any time that there's like a big update where there's a lot of content coming out, a lot of different events and stuff to mess with, like right off the bat, those can be like pretty easy streams to do and stuff like that. But just depends on like how much stuff is going on, really. Also, you inspired me. I made a fresh new account on the slime game that's dog water, but on the JP side so far, not so bad. There you go. Honestly, it's kind of fun. Just like, I mean, I understand why a lot of people try to play games like free-to-play only, so that way they can just kind of chill with it. They don't have to worry about spending any money on it or anything like that. Obviously, because I'm not playing this game really on the weekends, the only time I play this if I'm like, oh, like there's an event that's about to end, I'd really like to grab the materials from those. I'm basically not playing this game if I'm not streaming on the free-to-play account, that is. So I'm not really progressing at a good at like the rate that I should necessarily be progressing on, and I'm probably going to be missing out on like some of the stuff from events, or like I might not end up getting the, you know, the most amount of diamonds that I could have so I can summon on extra banners and stuff like that. But honestly, just playing this one very casually and enjoying my regular account to the fullest like I already do, it has been very, very fun. It's been quite nice just kind of chilling and just enjoying my time. Which, I mean, I would say more than anything, I'm not that worried about the actual account itself. It's just fun, like, streaming, kind of interacting with you guys for the most part. Nosebleed was Shaltier's fault since she made both Ludociel and Nalyd bleed. True. We had to get her off the field or else I might nosebleed again. Cocytus in the back? No way. What a gamer. This week should be Heroes Arena with Hawkslow's with OF. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Where's my friend request? Oh, let me finish this fight really quick, and I'll send you, or put the friend code in the chat. What's going on, Jose? You can't feel your face on this account. It's the weekend joke. God, no, I just chilling, just enjoying it. Trying not to take it too seriously. All right, let me grab it. Friend code. There you go. We'll do some more PvP and I'll look and see if you've sent me one. My unknown team is Demon Lord Rimuru, Albedo, Philo, and Infinite Knowledge Merlin. That sounds pretty good for the most part. If you're gonna run, is Demon Lord Rimuru in the back then? Because honestly, if you're running Merlin up front with Philo, you can probably max out Philo's passive a lot better if Merlin is in the front line. Is that the Festival Merlin? Infinite Knowledge? I'm pretty sure it is, right? People call her Infinity Merlin. I'm free to play, and one of my friends bought me the 2 Albedo outfits. Am I still free to play? I don't know. That's a tough call. Hard to say. I'll have to ask the judges on this one. Won't be Hawk and Oslo. Another 2-week banner is coming with this update. Really? Okay. Interesting. I know that I'm not gonna doubt it, because honestly they do run step-up banners from time to time that are just like 1 week, or like they're not like a full 2 weeks in between characters and stuff like that. So that would not surprise me. So is the next banner, like, is this next week's banner gonna be? It's not a festival, right? Because they would have already started to announce like a live stream or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be just some filler character, I guess. Done farming Ludo boss. I'm not necessarily done with it. I'm not going to worry about it on the free-to-play account too much. We just did it a little bit to see how hard it was. But on the main account, I did farm it quite a bit today. And I think I'm still missing the outfit for Ludo. But after I grab that, I've gotten everything else that I can for today. I'll probably have to farm it a little bit, so that way I can grab the materials and stuff like that when the shop refreshes and stuff like that each day. But for the most part, it's not too bad. Infinity Merlin is the second Festival Merlin? Yeah, but I'm saying is that Infinite Knowledge one the one that he's using? Is that the Infinity Merlin? Like the newer Festival Merlin. Hair's looking as long as ever. I appreciate that. It's getting to the point where sometimes when I wake up, like, it'll actually be sticking up a little bit on the sides and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of that, so who knows? I might end up trying to trim it down again at some point. What's up with YouTube? Every like button stuck at 94. Yeah, I don't know. Some other people were talking about there being like a weird bug with the YouTube likes and stuff like that recently. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really have that issue, I don't think. Maybe I'm just not paying attention to it, though. They were free? True. They were free. 2-week banner, then it will be the next fest. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. I wonder who the banner will be, then. That is unfortunate. I was really hoping the next banner would be the festival, so that way I don't have to waste more gems before the festival comes out. But, I don't know. Maybe we can pull the character early, because Hawk and Oslo was not very kind in that regard. Would have posted a tweet about it. Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking. Can't be the fest. Probably just another copy of Green Arthur and maybe the unit that becomes LR on the ticket step up. Gotcha. Ooh, that is a good point. They probably will try to bait out some summons with the new LR character getting revealed. That is pretty much a given. Hope Freya and Freyr are on the new banner. I don't know, maybe. I guess it just depends on who the LR is. Because if the LR can be ran with those characters, they might try to throw them in to help bait. Which, then again, if they're not even helpful with the new character, they could just try to bait with the characters in general. But, yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that one. Now the Asia server, oh well, gonna have to add your main account, no rush. Oh, well, you probably won't be able to add the main account. My friends list on the main account is pretty much always full. Want them both, all good. Freyr is really nice to have. Freya is also really nice to have, so I can't really blame you for wanting to grab those characters. Shoutier good. She's alright. If you can get her to crit, she's really good, but if you can't get her to crit, she's not quite as good. She's definitely like the most hit or miss character out of the collab for me. I thought that I would like her more than Ainz, but because of Ainz's performance, I actually think I like Ainz more than Shoutier, which is not really what I thought was going to happen, but I guess it is what it is. I guess let's head over to the Ragnarok story then. Can't wait for them to release the LR ELAT. I'm definitely interested to see who it ends up being, because if I was right with the ELAT, that's cool. If it ends up being one of the other Archangels, I'm very interested to see which one it's going to be. I really just want to see, like, you know, what the changes to the character are going to be, because that's always kind of the exciting part, I think. It would be a free step up. I miss when they used to do the free step ups for whatchamacallit. Like right before festivals would come out, they would do the ticket step up banners or whatever. They don't quite do that anymore, unfortunately. New feet banner. Well, you gotta summon for the feet. Nice. Maxed out our ultimate move gauge. Purgatory Bond gonna go crazy. Ah, he didn't get the last. He didn't get the last detonate orb that I need. How much damage we're doing? Not that great. Which then again, I don't have him like super powered up or anything, so Hoping it would be LR Red Dairy. Oh well. Yeah, I think a lot of people are actually interested to see some commandments start to get LRs and stuff. That would be really cool. Ooh, okay, well. Here's hoping I kill, I guess. His ultimate might end up killing me here. Nice. Stuck with what I'm gonna LR next, because if the new one is Newing's King, I want him LR because he's my favorite unit of all time, but then I'll have to wait longer for LR Liz. Yeah, it seems like LR Liz is a really, really nice pickup. I kind of doubt that it's going to be King, but maybe. I guess it's still technically on the table. We'll kind of have to just wait and see, but I don't know. We'll have to kind of wait till tomorrow until the patch notes come out. Last year was the Green Arthur one, if I remember correctly. Was Green Arthur complete? No, you're right. He was completely free. They didn't. He wasn't like a step-up banner though, right? He was in like an event where you got him at the end of the rewards for the event, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it was an actual like summoning banner or anything like that. I think because he was the same as Griamore, if I remember correctly, where it was like, oh, like there's 10 to 12 different rewards that you can get from the like finishing the event pages or something like that. I think. I could be wrong. For the LR, I really want to go through all the sins, then move on to the commandments, archangels. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking was going to happen, but they don't seem to be following the trend that I was expecting. So, who knows? Maybe if they end up going a little bit more like left field with it, and they're just trying to like make you think that it's a goddess, and it ends up being a king or something. Maybe the trend does continue, but yeah, if it's a goddess like it's looking like, then I'm gonna be a little thrown off. And also, which goddess they choose is going to be a big key factor. Could technically be LR Esterosa since he lost his wings due to Gother and becoming the commandment. Yeah, see, there's a lot of different theories going around. Because, like, if you go by that logic, like, it could be him, it could be Nanashi. I don't know. It's, it looks pretty blatantly obvious to be a goddess. But, then again, everybody thought that the last one was king, so it's a tough call. You can't really be 100% sure with it, is the problem. If commandments get an LR or an LR, I really want Monspeed. I do really like Monspeed. Monspeed's very cool. I fought a couple of different LR, or not LR, a couple of different Berserk melee or Assault Mode melee teams the other day in Chaos PvP that were using Monspeed, and it was actually so cool to see him do some decent damage. Would be weird if it's King, since his wings isn't made with the feather. Yeah, so that was what they were saying though, is that it technically could be like the stuffing inside the pillow that he uses. Like it could be like a feather pillow. I don't know if that's even confirmed to be like what it's filled with or anything like that, but I don't know. It's just so weird. Maybe it's LR Hawk for the new My Hero Academia collab. I am going to doubt that one. Going to be LR Demon King? God, that would be the end of the game. They're like, alright, we're just going to make LR Demon King, and then you can just all stop playing the game now. More pillow conspiracy. I don't know. It is a pretty decent conspiracy, I think. I think it's a solid theory. Could be Magelda too, because the Feathers of Light in her ultimate. That would be a weird one though, since it's a Demonic Beast unit. Yeah, see, I think that would be like one that they would kind of rule out giving an LR. Like, unless they were like, oh, hey, we're going to update the Demonic Beasts and make, like, a new difficulty that's really hard or something like that, then I could maybe see those characters getting an LR or, like, a refresh or a revamp or whatever. But for the most part, I couldn't really see them picking anything that's, like, super specific to one game mode, let alone, like, the Demonic Beast units are not only Demonic Beast units, but they're locked down to one specific Demonic Beast, unless it's Red Magelda. She actually works on all of them, but that's kind of a one-off character. Oh no, is it gonna make me use Bond again? Ugh. Got make me using this Bond? Let's put attack food on, I guess. LR Monspeet Infest Endura Derriere. That could be really cool. LR tier. Yeah, people were like, oh man, I hope tier gets a holy relic soon. And I'm like, dude, are you smoking crack? Like, that is a character that does not need any support at all right now. But then again, they have definitely given characters things that they didn't need in the past as well. So, I mean, I guess it's never off the table, but definitely doesn't need to happen anytime soon. When we're getting the new Demonic Beast mode. I think it's supposed to be at the end of the year. But then again, they were also talking about the new main story, like boss mode or whatever that they're planning on doing, I think. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on with what game mode we're supposed to be getting, but I assume it'll be with a big festival at the end of the year. I don't think it'll be the November festival. That'll give them a little bit more time maybe, but we'll have to see. Better to just wait for the latest information. Yeah, 100%. I mean, speculating and stuff like that is fun for sure, but yeah, can't really know 100% on anything. So, it's kind of fun to come up with an idea and see if it ends up coming true. Trader Melee Relic isn't a need. I do think that he is kind of to the point where he's not super good anymore. He's almost 2 years old now, so. Could be a nice character to get a relic in the near future. But there's still quite a few melees that don't have relics either. Right? Yeah, like counter melee or anything doesn't have a relic yet. I don't know. We'll have to see. Whew. Sneaking into the castle, I guess. Meanwhile, Jericho with here with nothing, no holy relic, no new unit since the New Year's one long ago, which I still don't have. Yeah, she has she's definitely kind of a neglected character. But then again, I mean, I guess you could say the same thing about a lot of characters. Like, there's not been a new Hauser since right after Purgatory Bond came out. There's not been a new Gil Thunder since the Top 100 one came out. There's a lot of like old characters and stuff like that that really don't get a whole lot of love anymore. Give Light Bond a relic. I don't think he necessarily needs a relic yet. Like, I know a lot of people don't really like that Bond and don't think that he's that good, but he's still pretty solid. Like, he definitely does his job pretty well. Strange if Ellie gets another LR, but Netmarvel's hard to predict. Yeah, so I mean that is definitely it is kind of unpredictable in that sense. Like, I would really hope she doesn't get 2 LRs in a row. That would be really stupid. But you know, I'm not gonna put it past them. Need LR Old Man Kane. I do like Kane. He's actually like a pretty cool unit. The problem is I don't think that they're really worried about doing characters that aren't SSR. So I doubt rare characters or SR characters will end up getting them, at least not anytime soon. But would actually be really cool to see. I wouldn't mind it, to be honest. Not the Evil Dragon's Cave. I do really like this this dragon, Fafnir. He's really cool. They did a really good job with him. I like that you fight him at the end of the whatchamacallit. The depths sometimes and the labyrinths. Pretty cool. I guess we just go attack food again, because why not? Trader Millie do got wings, so I don't know. I highly, highly doubt it's him. Not the right kind of wings, I don't think. Gil Thunder and Griamore both have a relic. That is true. Hauser has a relic too, but wouldn't really call it good. Let's go for this, see if we can get like a decent Amplify card. Don't you dare think we have forgotten about the small door. We still want to know what's inside. Here, let me give you a decent look at the small door. There it is. Just small and a door. Very interesting. What is in that door? Very strange. Very odd location for a door. It's still there. I haven't covered it up or anything yet. LR Danafor Liz, because why not? I actually like Danafor Liz, but she doesn't have wings, so I highly doubt it would be her. Door small. Want LR Purgatory Bond to get LR and run this game again, to be honest. He could cook right now with updated stats. God, he is so not what I'm looking for. I mean, he was a cool character, don't get me wrong. I really like his design and everything. He's like an HP-based character, which I think is unique and cool. But, man, that guy made PvP a living nightmare for quite a while, and I do not want to see that happen again. Harry Potter, he's in there. He's in the door. Nice, we live those, we live those. We might not live this. Okay, we live. We win, we win. Probably not, but maybe. Not getting the best merges, though. Unique and cool, then Reinhardt shows up. I actually got destroyed by a Reinhardt who ult rushed the other day because he had a 6-6 Reinhardt. Feels bad, man. We're getting kind of close. Are we going to be able to live this? Yikes. Alright, well, this is the make or break it. Could I win? Let me guess, it's your bedroom? Yeah, that's where my bed is. That's where my little... I got my little nightlight in there. I got my little futon on the floor, you know. It's a nice little rest area. Many people say Bond should not get an LR, but I think he should. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to him getting one, but I think it still needs to be a little bit further down the road, because there's so many like really, really old characters that deserve LRs as well, but if they just skip all the way to Bond, I mean, I guess they could go back, but they have a pretty good track record of just kind of like progressing through things and not going back to add anything that they've already skipped over, so I don't want them to just like rush through the LRs and then make a whole bunch of characters that are just, you know, too fast. You know what I mean? At the secret door where he gets all the gems from. True. That's where my Netmarble gems are. They're stashed. They did PvE Liz, now they're gonna do PvP Liz. God. Well, I mean, LR Liz does have a PvP and, or well, it's not technically a PvP, but she has a PvE passive and then an every other game mode kind of passive. So, I mean, technically she has use in both game modes, but yeah, she's definitely not as good, like by any means, in the PvP section. Def need LR hell, God. Yeah, that'll probably be in like year, who knows, year 7, 8 maybe of the game coming out. 8th anniversary, hell's coming out, you know it. LR hell, that is. To be fair, defense is also pretty unique since they remove it from the free Griatmore and only non-collabs and use defense as Blue Tarmiel and only on the ultimate. Yeah, I think it would be really cool to refresh that team, but I think the problem with it is that they don't really want to refresh it because the units that make that team are collab characters, so it would be weird to release a unit that a lot of people won't be able to get use out of if they didn't play whenever the... like, if they don't have Nalfami and Raftalia and they weren't playing then they're not going to be able to get any use out of a character that, like, buffs defense team, you know? So, I don't know. It's kind of just a weird thing. Would love to see it get some more attention. Maybe if they end up doing a Shield Hero collab rerun at some point with a new set of characters or something, they could end up buffing the defense team a little bit, since those are the characters that have the defense, you know, team already. But yeah, I can't really see them doing it just like on a whim. Wish we got a unit of Melee right after he got his powers back from passing that Liz flashback trial thing, or when he got into the autopilot mode where his powers took over his body. I really like that one. That's the one that I would always consider to be like Berserk Melee, but technically Assault mode is called Berserk Melee. But yeah, like the one where he's like completely just like consumed by his power in Season 1, I think that's a really cool Meliodas. Would love to see them go back and make that one at some point. Unfortunately, though, like I said, they have a pretty bad track record of going back and adding things that they've already skipped over, so I don't really see that happening. Why did it open my mail? Okay. Hope Chaos Arthur brings me LR Bond. If we can get Chaos Arthur, there's a high chance they love pairing Bond and Arthur. They do love that. I think the problem is we already have LR Escanor. If they give us an LR Bond, it's going to be LR Escanor, Chaos Arthur, and LR Bond all on the team together, and it's going to be unstoppable. Like, it would just be way too strong at the moment. So I think they got to be very careful with making any new human support at the moment, considering Arthur is probably coming out. I mean, he's not confirmed or anything yet, but you know, a new Festival LR would definitely make things a bit more interesting for the human team right now. Rampaging Melee? Yeah, I think that's kind of what he would be called, right? Or is that like his actual official title or anything? What's going on, Rengoku? Wish we could apply Ragnarok clothes to our Boar Tavern. Yeah, I know, that would actually be really cool. I actually do, I agree with that 100%. Let's throw these out for the Freya passive, and we'll just merge those. Festival Megilda is it's a different named one and isn't locked to just the demonic beasts. God, I don't really know that they'll end up doing a new Megilda. Maybe though. You never really know. They haven't given, I don't think, any of the Ragnarok characters a third unit yet, because we've gotten 2 Freyas so far, we've gotten 2 Megildas so far, we've gotten 2 Thonars so far. I don't know. I think Sigurd is a pretty important character in the story for Ragnarok. I mean, maybe they've moved past the Sigurd stuff. I haven't really been paying the most attention to the actual story itself, but he was like the big unit that like started the Ragnarok story. I could see them maybe trying to go back and make a festival version of Sigurd or something like that. Still sad her outfit didn't win that last time they ever did the vote for the cosmetic thing. I think it was a Chinese outfit. Megilda was neat. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, those outfit contests or whatever, like the community contests, I think those are really cool. We always end up getting some like really neat costumes out of those. Definitely like when they do that. Teasing LR Grey Road. I doubt that they would drop a character that's brand new and just give them an LR straight out of the gate, though. That seems a little bit redundant. Considering they're trying to use it as like a mechanic to go back and buff older units, it just doesn't really seem like that's the way it would happen, I guess. Like a Dark Arthur? Yeah, so Chaos Arthur is supposed to be the, like, he's at the very end of the 7 Deadly Sins story. I won't try to spoil it or anything like that, but a lot of people assume that he's going to be the next festival character. And he's going to be, I would imagine, a dark character, yeah. So we'll have to see. But he should be, he's coming up in the story. Like, we're getting close to the end of the Demon King stuff. So, shouldn't be too much longer. LR Golgius. Golgius is a pretty cool character, design-wise. But, yeah. Another character suffering from the rare character syndrome. They'll probably never do anything with him. Grey Road, Narrow Boss to Low Endura, Monspeed, Endura Derriere. These are things that are skipped. These are things that are skipped. That's why I don't think we'll end up getting like a wheelchair Gother or anything, like a Demon Gother. Because they've already kind of moved past that at this point. Plus, I don't know. People seem interested in a wheelchair Gother. I don't really see the hype for him myself personally. But, you know, if you like a character, it is what it is. You enjoy your characters. Want a unit like Liz Hawk or Hawk and Oslo, but it's Arthur and Merlin. That could be kind of cool, actually. I'd love to see like an Arthur and Kath. That could be kind of cool. Just any character that has like a sidekick. Like Danafor Liz, if it had, what's his name, Wandle or Wendell, the little parrot that's basically just the hawk, but as a parrot, he could be kind of cool. I'd love to see him, or like maybe it would be Meliodas and Wendell. I like dual units. I think a lot of people are hoping that whenever the new movie content comes to the game, the second movie, I think it's what, Cursed by Light. I think a lot of people are really wanting the whatchamacallit, a dual unit with Meliodas and Zeldris, which that could be really, really hype. That could be super, super cool. Which our Gothar's voice actor passed away? Oh man, I didn't know that. May not make it out of respect. Yeah, that could make sense if they don't want to like try to replace the voice or anything like that. That sucks. Definitely missed that. LR Endura Derriere confirmed, by the way. Yeah, I bet so. You seem to have the inside scoop on things, Tony. Tell me what the skills are, man. What does this do? Oh, it's an X-Store. Nice. I don't know the name, so I'm gonna say it's called Window. Talking about the parrot? Wandle? Wendell? Can't remember exactly which one it is. It's one of those two. Here, let me see if I can look it up. Wendell? 70s? It is Wandle. Wandle. The bird. Ya boy, Wandle. First skill drains my wallet. God, shut up, Tony. God. You're crazy. What is Tony saying? He's feeling it. He's ready. He's ready for the LR Derriere. Bird. It is bird. Literally just hawk as a bird, basically. First non-top 100 Waylo paired with Deldry. I really like Waylo. He's so funny looking. I love his bowl cut. I really wish that he wasn't a top 100 character. Like, maybe if I was like really sweaty, I could try to grab him as like a reward. But he's already come back twice. I think he's been out twice now, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 3 times. I can't remember exactly, but I don't know if. One, I don't know if I really want to deal with the trouble that is top 100, but I don't know. He'd be cool to have. Still want a unit for Awakened Shin and Camilla, hoping the Camilla gets the Aaron treatment, but good. That could be kind of nice, to be honest. Which they're, I assume they'll be doing a new Catastrophe chapter sometime in the near future. So maybe we'll end up getting a new Catastrophe that's awakened at this next chapter. Oh, come on, man. Dude, he's basically healing the exact same amount every time. Oof. Man did a big kick on me. Oof. Okay, okay. I think we can take that much health. I'm confident. No one may ever know. Wandle should have been called Bawk, because it's literally hawk as a bird noise. He well, I think that was like part of the thing, right? Like once they go to purgatory or whatever, I think the Demon King tells him that he's been like spying on him, and it goes back through some of the like other reincarnations of Elizabeth and stuff like that. And I think there's like always a pet that they have with them that talks, if I'm not mistaken. So I think Wandle was one of them, and then obviously Hawk is just like the newest generation. But I don't remember if there was. I don't think they go over the names or anything like that of any of the other ones that they had. But not the Valkyrie, Magelda, my favorite character of the Ragnarok storyline, Magelda. Oh my god. Just wish you had another unit. Like, why is Waylo the only one? Since there's multiple Gil Thunders and Hellbrums. Granted, that's not that form of Hellbrum. Yeah, I would like to see that form of Hellbrum get a regular unit as well. Could have been called Wandel Squawk. Dude, Squawk is the perfect name for him, actually. Legit perfect. Oh, come on. Give me the level 3, man. Bro got 2 red Tarmiolings for real, for real? No kidding. That man just kept regening the same amount of health back every single time. What is this stack to? Because I'm assuming she still has the same Amplify card, so I'm technically making things worse for myself by attacking. I'm assuming it's 5. Okay, that kind of hurt. It's actually not that bad. I was expecting worse, maybe. I solo it. Go ahead. Go ahead and solo. You won't. You won't do it. You won't solo. Hawk is the one that doesn't die because it's alright, he's from Purgatory. Isn't Squawks a Donkey Kong character? Actually, that sounds right. The bird, the parrot that you can like transform into in one of the games. Squawk sounds right for that. Imagine the female Solar Seed coming. God, people would probably really like that. Which I think the Solar Seed we have is technically female. Like if you go into like Guild Boss or anything like that, and it's like, oh, you have to use all female characters. Solar Seed or like Green Sariel does actually count for that. Too for real, true. I have Thonar Relic, but I can't beat dogs yet, so I've been farming mats through World Tree. I'm so close to Nanashi Relic. Dude, Nanashi Relic is kind of a game changer. That is a character that legit was pretty mediocre. Like his ultimate or his passive is actually pretty cool and pretty interesting, but at the same time, you know, his Holy Relic really did kind of overhaul that character. It made him so good. Meant the really grown-up one? Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, it's kind of weird that they didn't choose to do that one in general, because I don't even remember the other one, like the smaller one that we got. I don't even remember that one being in the show, to be honest. But I may have just not been paying attention. Pray to the one dev who does the costumes to make them good. True. Solar Seed is a girl, but her age is 14, so sus. True. Got him. Anybody who likes Solar Seed is in the wrong. Is this Purify? No. Quit kicking me. Stop it. Kind of surprised they didn't make him do more damage, so that way I would have to rely on my heal card. Green Sariel is listed as female in the bio. Oh, okay. Nice. That makes sense. Dogs are super easy now, thanks to LR Liz. I seen Beats put out a video today where he was playing the final floor of Dogs and Nidhogg, and I only thought about using LR Liz on Nidhogg for the most part, but I mean, I guess technically, I mean, she works in everything, so you can just throw her in every Demonic Beast team if you really want to. Late to the stream, what did I miss? We're just kind of chilling, messing around with stuff. We did a little bit of our dailies, a little bit of PvP. We're just kind of working through some more Ragnarok story at the moment. Spawn's got some trash cards. No kidding. Is that the girl from the Galanx and Droll thing that Sariel took over? I don't think so, right? I think it was some... When it happens around... when they're fighting Berserk Estarossa, like at the beginning of the Berserk Estarossa fight, I think? I can't remember exactly. It's been a while since I've watched it. All I need for Nanashi is those blue rock things. Oh, yeah. Those can be a little tough. Those are the ones that you actually have to farm for. You can't just do the guaranteed one or whatever. Can be a little annoying trying to get those relic mats sometimes. The young one that possessed had more screen time than the adult one. Yeah, I maybe just wasn't paying the most attention then. Sariel inside a 14-year-old, not clickbait. God. I do not like what you have said. Please take that back. Didn't even remember seeing female Sariel. Guess I skipped the episode. Maybe. One that Sariel possesses the girl with the loot that first showed up with the Droll and Gloxenia Fight Festival thing. Oh, really? Okay. Maybe that makes a little bit more sense. Come on, man. Let me win. This is taking... Oh, does he attack after this? Am I going to have to fight this again? Oh, brother. I'm just going to have to rush ultimates on this fight. The thing that I said about the Sariel is worse than like half of Tony's comments today. God, true. Tony, man, you got to reel it in. You're getting called out. We need to go attack, right? So that way we can try to beat it faster. We'll see, we'll see. Miguelda's so funny. She's like the only character in this whole show that's very like anime, or I said show, but in the whole game that's very like anime. Like I know that Melly does it, of course, sometimes in the actual show itself, but she's like the only original character, I guess, that acts very anime-esque. Talking about a hot demon woman, it's fine, I guess so. I don't know why, but I just thought about the Spider-Man PS2 pizza theme. Nice. A classic, really. Poor Miguelda got a boo-boo, no kidding. Poor Miguelda. She's cool. I like Miguelda quite a bit. I think her design and everything's really cool. Which then again, I think Valkyries are in just general are kind of cool. So plus she's an absolute psychopath. So that's pretty cool. See the anime expressions and stuff like that. The little hands, God, it's a good one. Dude, we beat this so fast this time. Why were we so bad last time? Bond didn't need to have a Ragnarok version. Bond didn't need to have his Rag version slutty, not gonna lie. Yeah, he's got the he's got like the bondage chest piece on. It's kind of weird, but I think it fits his sort of like aesthetic, to be honest. Like he's I don't know, but his character seems like it works. So I'm gonna give him the pass. Makes sense to me, anyway. New record in Grimnir? No way. Give me free gym. Give me free gym. An inept Valkyrie. I think that's the right word for Miguelda. Yeah, maybe. She definitely switches sides as soon as she realizes she's gonna lose. SSR ticket said it. I was just thinking the same thing. I think I will. Let Bond cook. He do be cooking something. He's an interesting one. Bond is definitely into some incredibly strange stuff. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, for a guy who can't die, you know, I mean, he could really just get the crap beat out of him and be okay with it. So I don't think he has very many limitations, being an immortal and all. Which, I mean, I know he's not now, but hey, we got 600 gems. First purchase bonus? Of course I want the first purchase bonus. Is this banner good for free to play? No way. I gotta summon. Already got LR Escanor? Of course! You gotta have LR Escanor. Who doesn't have LR Escanor? I'm getting begged, not clickbait. Blue Slater. Dude, why do we always get characters I already have out of this thing? There's so many characters in this thing I don't have. Do be kind of freaky choosing a lane. Very good point. Literally has a full-grown human woman next to him and shows... That's actually so good. My God, we've won. Literally has full-sized human woman next to him and chose a lolly. So you can't win them all. What if he had Zhivago as a playable character? That would actually be kind of cool. I mean, I'm not like very partial to the character or anything like that, but it seems like an easy character to just throw in. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure... I want to say he has moves and stuff like that already in the game. I could be wrong on that. I think there's, like, whenever they go over that stuff in the story. I want to say that they let you play as him or something, or, like, you can fight against him, maybe? I can't remember. More unknowns? No kidding, actually. That's a very good point. Damn, the Sario link is kind of insane. We don't even... Who needs a passive, man? We already have the Grace unlocked. I actually kind of want to like start working on him. I have the blue Tarmiel as well. So it would be kind of nice to work on both of those characters for links. Hotel Zhivago. That's always what I think about when I hear his name, actually. Who the heck is Zhivago? It's Bond's dad. He's like a wolf-looking guy. He's very odd. Oh, foster father. Yeah, that's right, because he's like a thief or whatever. I remember. You remember? I remember. Dang, I can already get him to 75? That's nuts. We just need more, gray demon wings. Pog. God, this is giving me like flashbacks to when Sariel first came out. Of course I get it on the one that I was going to be guaranteed. Okay. Very cool game. Very cool game. What do we got? Gotta get those outfits. Gotta get those final boss outfits and such. What does he get? He gets this one? Yeah. I actually like this hair for it being like a free one. Kinda nice, to be honest with you. It gave me a free set of HP defense gear the other day, so... Which, I think it might be better to give him attack crit, but because I already have this lying around, I'm just going to put this on him since I'm going to use him as a link anyway. I'm not going to worry about super awakening him at the moment, but we'll see. LR Sariel incoming. Oh god, my free-to-play account is the defining factor. They're pulling ideas from my free-to-play streams. Bond's sister next unit. Does he have a sister? LR ELAP before GTA 6 is wild. God, that would be kind of wild, actually. I guess we just do this. Would have probably done transformation better than Camilla if he had a character. God, who knows? You remember? I remember. Didn't take you as a South Park fan. I don't really watch a whole lot of South Park. I've definitely seen a decent bit of South Park. I don't keep up with it or anything like that, but I'll watch it from time to time. It used to come on Comedy Central a lot, so I used to watch it like that. But yeah, I don't like keep up with it or anything. But I remember watching quite a bit of like the first couple of seasons. We at 1 million? I actually don't know. That's a good question. I gotta be pretty close. Gotta hear Stinky Liz. I'm trying to level up my Sariel, man. Angelic Volition. Got him. Ah, we're close. We're pretty close. Got more constellation stuff I can do. Oh, I forgot. We're already done with Con 1. And we're blowing through it. We're basically gamers at this point. Nice, nice. Alright. Couple more characters and we're going to be good to go. Which I technically, I mean, I kind of need to power this guy up. So that way I can use him at one point. But, you know, we're not anywhere close to being able to get this. So it doesn't really matter. Because without his Holy Relic, he's kind of just a mediocre backliner. But he ain't bad. He not too bad. Let me see here. Man, we got a lot of these done. Okay. Oh, alright. Took me out of that. Great. Use 4,000 stamina. Nice. Oh, we need to go back and get the gems from these? Holy. Oh, God. I do need to do that, though. Those are good gems. LR Elat in GTA 6. No. GTA 7 trailer. God. Y'all are getting crazy here. My first level 100 is Red Sariel. That's cool. When is the LR patch notes coming out? Is it tomorrow or Thursday? It should be tomorrow. It should be... I think they do patch notes roughly around, like, I don't know, 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning for me. I'm not 100% sure. It might even be a little bit earlier than that. But, yeah, it's never when I'm up. I'm always asleep by that time. I don't wake up until, like, 9 a.m. my time. Never watched the show, but I watched the games. South Park had the Stick of Truth and Fractured Butthole. Yeah, that's I remember both of those. I don't think I played either of them, but definitely remember when those came out. Finally finished Constellation 3 yesterday. Nice. Good to hear. Good to hear. Making some progress. That's always nice. Constellation 6 already. I know we're kind of killing it in the game. Our free-to-play roots are really really showing here. Oh my God. What a woman. What a woman. Why do we have multiple Eli units but no unit for her Melly Twink boyfriend? Yeah, no, Solod, unfortunately, never received a unit. Very bizarre. Kind of weird that they would choose to do the Elat but not Solod. Missed a week of LR coins? Oh no, that sucks. Wish they collab FNAF. God, the movie just came out. You know, it might be the next collab. Could be. We'll see. No Solod, nor the other Five Nights of Black. True. Very bizarre. I mean, the movie was not canon anyway, so I mean, maybe that's why they chose to not do too many. But the fact that they even came out with a second Elat in general is kind of crazy. And he got that energy. He got that purple energy flowing through him. Get that man some NyQuil. Fix that man. Tylenol. Something. Only have one hint. Seems kind of fast for them to release an LR after announcing one. I think there was multiple teasers, I think, for the last one, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, it seems like they're not going too crazy with it this time around. The fact that 70S Leaks found a third Elat is crazier. That is true. The fact that they're like, all right, green Elat kind of needs to be in the game. Like the devs are cracked for that one. Take Hawk packing. He probably got the bacon on him. If I had to guess. Hype for Fest going crazy. I am. I'm pretty interested to see what the Fest is going to end up being. Could be kind of cool. Really want that robot guy from the Six Nights of Black with the spikes all over him. Oh yeah, he's a pretty interesting like design. He could be kind of cool. You fight him in the training caves and stuff like that. That's the only place that I know some of the Six Nights of Black is because they're like always characters that you fight in the training cave. Crazy that Stranger Things collab is when I started playing, and I've got 3 out of the 4 units. Been a bit. Yeah, it's that's been quite a while actually. Got some very exclusive units that will probably never return. All right, we go Saria Link. We go Tarmiel Link. God. Insomniac, that is not what the world needs. Purple energy, oh no, it's Toa. Oh god. I actually don't know that much about Toa, and I don't even remember the other guy's name at this point, but all of the Dragon Ball Heroes stuff definitely flew under the radar for me. Not that I'm like, I don't know, some people are like pretty elitist when it comes to like non-canon stuff. I don't really care if it's canon or not, because I mean, I like GT, but the Dragon Ball Heroes stuff definitely was not my cup of tea. Or were they only in Xenoverse, or were they also in Dragon Ball Heroes? Gonna make 5 more Elats, all Knighthood passives. God, that is the strategy. That's the way to make money in this game. Netmarble have cracked the code. Like Liz content, not gonna lie. I'll take what I can get. Okay, okay. Dude, Oslo. I kind of wish we would get a standalone Oslo. That'd be kind of cool. Surprised Stranger Things collab didn't return, considering they returned to Fortnite and Dead by Daylight after years. Yeah, maybe they're planning on trying to do a rerun of it sometime this coming year, which I don't know exactly when the new season is supposed to come out. So really could be any time close to then, maybe, but I'm not 100% sure. We shall see. Dang, forgot we got the melee in the back. Got the Bond. Let me just put Hell on instead of Gother. 2025 probably, maybe. Can't wait for the 7 Deadly Sins collab for 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. True, that would be nuts. Imagine we get an Escanor in the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. No way. Surprised that nobody is saying Fest Ludo will be the LR. I think it could be her or Red Sariel. I've seen a couple of people want it to be whatchamacallit. I've seen a couple of people say that they want Margaret for sure. I don't think it's going to be Margaret, but Margaret's a cool character. Toa and Mira, it's Xenoverse, not Heroes. Heroes is a completely different thing, with the main bad guy being Hearts, voiced by Dio's voice actor. Okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't play Xenoverse either, so I guess that's where I'm getting kind of lost. I have I'm pretty sure I have a Toa card, if I'm not mistaken, for the Dragon Ball Super card game. Or the Dragon Ball card game, or whatever. But, yeah, I don't think, I'm not familiar with those characters at all. Blue Ludo would be the most balanced LR, since it's just buff his CC and make his shite cards okay. Yeah, he could definitely be improved pretty easily, I would say. But we'll have to kind of wait and see how that kind of pans out. Oh, I gotta use all 3 cards. Pog. Epic. Nice. Want a big Oslo final boss? That'd be kind of cool, actually. I could get behind that. Tristan LR goes from SR unit to an LR. No kidding. Be funny if it's Green Ludo. Yeah, that would be a very bizarre one. I would definitely be thrown off if they ended up doing him. Just ran over an old woman driving home from the bar. Man, I hope you got some insurance. Escanor's my fave. He spelled his name wrong. Everybody likes Escanor. You can't not like Escanor. One Piece over Dragon Ball. I grew up with Dragon Ball, so I'm very partial to Dragon Ball, but I do watch One Piece, so I do like One Piece. I couldn't really say whether or not I like one over the other, but I definitely grew up with Dragon Ball, so that's probably where I have more like nostalgia, I guess. But nostalgia doesn't necessarily mean that it's good. Kind of like, I mean, I don't have any nostalgia for Naruto. I know a lot of people grew up with Naruto, and a lot of people like Naruto. I think Naruto is okay. It's the regular Naruto series is pretty good. Shippuden, on the other hand, was not what I wanted to see, and I did not like Shippuden very much, but I know that some people really like Shippuden. My dress-up darling over any other anime. I actually have, over on the desk over there, I have the first volume of My Dress-Up Darling sealed. It for some reason, it's the only manga I've ever bought that came in like a cellophane wrap. Like it's still unopened, which I don't actually read manga, so I just use it as like a desk ornament kind of thing. Like SpongeBob. SpongeBob's pretty good in this game. SpongeBob collab coming soon. Red Tarmiel for sure gonna heal while the attack is still happening. God, that would be legit too much. It'd be over for this game. Prison School. I've heard people talk about Prison School, never seen it. Can only assume it's exactly what I think it would be. No sticky pages, eh? No, not for me. No sticky pages. Still unopened. This is my favorite character. Which one? This is Escanor. This is the guy. This is the one you said. Boom. He got the stats on him. Paperweight. That's basically what they are. I mean, like, you can see... do I have it to where... I think it's F1. Yeah, so it's these right here. Those are all other mangas that aren't Seven Deadly Sins, and then all of the Seven Deadly Sins manga is, like, back here on this shelf thing. So, you just can't see them right now. Still kind of working around how I want this room to be set up. Escanor goes hard. He does. He's crazy. Why would they LR a unit whose main job is to be a grace? Red Tarmiel. I mean, I guess technically you could say any of the archangels are mainly just graces, because I mean, even after they like come out, they sort of fall off as far as like relevancy in the meta if you're not using them as a link. So, yeah. Hodor is the next LR for sure. Of course, next to the door. True. I gotta have the Seven Deadly Sins manga next to the small door. You see? The manga, the small door. The manga, the small door. The correlation, it's uncanny. On Lloyd and Spy Family. I do have Spy Family over there as well. I have what is it? I have Toradora. I have Dress Up Darling, Spy Family, One Piece, Black Clover, Fairy Tail, Eden Zero, Hunter x Hunter, Food Wars, Fire Force, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Full Metal Alchemist, Komi Can't Communicate, Kaguya-sama, Haikyuu, and Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Used to live in that hole. True. Raipai actually has been inside that hole. You guys are so curious about that hole, that door. He's actually been in there. Like, no joke. 100% legitimate. My boy really hasn't played PvP. You're kind of bad for real, for real. People really like Yor. Definitely got sticky pages in Food Wars. I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. As soon as I said Food Wars, I knew it. Inside what? The door. The door. He's been inside there. Kaguya-sama top tier. I did really like Kaguya-sama. Very, very good show. I really love the narrator more than anybody. Ian Sinclair does the dubbed voice for the narrator. Top tier. Fantastic. Sure, door. It's a door. It's a door. What do you mean? Spy Fams are for norms. Yeah, I definitely think that it was overhyped. I did enjoy the show. I haven't even finished it yet, but I was watching it with a friend and we kind of put it on standby. But I thought it was pretty good overall. Like, I mean, you know, like I said, I'm not finished with it, but it's still kind of cool. Is it a back door? No, I'm on the second floor. So, and I don't have, like, there's no, like, balconies or anything like that on this house, so. Properly rated, you think so? I think it could be a little overrated, maybe. Like, I don't think it's, like, the best anime of all time. It definitely, like, super, like, blew up as far as, like, popularity goes. So I can definitely see why people would say that it's, like, overrated for sure. You have Food Wars sticky pages, but it's just for the food because you're clearly a big fan of food. Yeah, I enjoy a good food. Did you hear about the Mappa Studios workers with Jujutsu Kaisen? They are apparently fed up with working conditions and the episode quality might drop. Oh, really? I did not hear that. Dude, Mappa keeps picking up all of the heavy-hitting anime, so, yeah, they're probably working their little fingers to the bone over there. They gotta be going crazy. It's a laundry door. Man, I would love that if I had like a dumbwaiter or like a laundry door. That'd be sick. I would love that. That'd be awesome. Unfortunately, this house is not old enough for that. I don't think. Not 100% sure when this house was built, but I don't think. I would imagine. I don't know, some things about this house kind of seem kind of old, but not really. Like, I would say this house probably wasn't built before, like, the 80s, maybe? Like, it definitely doesn't give me, like, I don't know, like, 70s or, like, previous vibes. Better than most shonen. Fair enough. Shonen can get a little repetitive and stuff like that. I do like slice of life stuff more recently. Like, I'll try to, like, split it up and do, whatchamacallit. I'll do, like, a shonen series or something like that, and then I'll do, like, a slice of life or something in between. Try to, like, kind of bounce back and forth, because, like, too many, like, fighting animes in a row gets a little boring, and then too many slice of life in a row gets really boring. So I kind of use them to, like, bounce back and forth a bit. Ghost investigation stream win. In what way? Like what? Phasmophobia? Apparently the episodes were still being animated like a few hours before it was supposed to air. Really? That's crazy. Yeah, that's when you know the deadline and stuff like that. That's when you know they're being overworked, because they definitely don't have the time that they need to finish it. Phas stream, let's go. I don't want to do that. Don't know about Food Wars, but I saw Toriko long ago. Can't even remember on what. I don't know. I'm not too sure about what Toriko is. Is it another, like, food anime? Definitely should watch My First Girlfriend is a Gal, best anime of all time. I'm pretty sure I've seen that, actually. I don't remember it being, like, anything super crazy good from what I remember, but it seemed alright. Damn, where's it going? My man walking past it. Give the people what they want. I don't like playing Phasmophobia. I won't even play it with my friends anymore, so why would I do it on stream? Do a VR Phasmophobia stream? I used to actually have a VR headset, but I sold it because I get motion sickness in VR. A lot of people do get motion sickness in VR, but a lot of people don't. So I unfortunately did not have the greatest time in VR. It was fun, but I could only play it for like maybe like an hour to an hour and a half or so. With like before I would start to like really start getting like lightheaded. Genshin stream for April Fools. God. I mean, I technically have a Genshin account because I played it back when it first came out, but not really my style of game, so it would be severely outdated or I'd have to start a brand new account. Toriko is a gourmet hunter searching for the most precious foods in the world so he can create his full course meals from Wikipedia. Gotcha. That actually sounds kind of cool. Who are you choosing for Game Who were the nominations again? I feel like Baldur's Gate's probably going to get it because it was so insanely popular, and because I have played it a little bit more recently, I can definitely see why people really, really like it. Newish game, Lethal Company. I was looking at that earlier, actually. I have no idea what that game is even supposed to be. Anytime I see somebody post a clip of it or something, they're like teleporting around, and they'll just turn around and get absolutely annihilated by some random NPC or something. I have no idea what's happening in that game. I need to look into it a little bit more and see like what you're actually doing, because it looks very bizarre. Do not watch Kiss X Sis. Yeah, that sounds a little interesting. Sounds a little sus. Highly recommended. I read the do not watch before I seen that you said to watch it. That's so funny. Lethal Company's hella fun. I guess I need to look at it a little bit more then, because I don't really understand what the game even is. A friend of mine is annoying me to get that game. It seems to be pretty popular right now. I have seen a lot of people talking about it, so... Game of the Year should absolutely be Baldur's Gate 3, because no other game has been so good that devs had to say it's too high a standard for them. That is kind of funny. They're very humble about it, I feel like. They're doing a really good job of, like, continuing to push out, like, big, like hot fixes and stuff like that, like, listening to the community and stuff. It's like horror/looter. Okay. It's kind of interesting. From the game, I mean, I've really not seen any actual, like, cohesive gameplay. It's just been, like, really weird-looking clips that I've saw. But I guess I need to look into it a little bit more. Is it, like, a game that you play with friends, or is it, like, a solo experience? I assume it's like, co-op. It's like a scavenging game, and you have limited time to get back with enough loot or you get fired. Okay. Interesting. Okay, it is multiplayer. Sadly, it was canceled according to Google, as it couldn't keep up with the bigger shonen shows. Oh. Yeah, there's a couple of shows that I really liked and have watched that unfortunately got canceled. I really liked... what is it? It's Dead Man Wonderland was a show that came out at some point. I think it was in like the early 20-teens or 2010s or something like that, maybe. Or maybe it was like 2016 or something. I think they made 2 seasons. Maybe it was only 1 season. I can't remember exactly. But the anime for that show unfortunately did get canceled. But I actually thought it was pretty good going back and watching it. It was a very interesting concept. What about the $70 DLC that people said was Tears of the Kingdom? God. I enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom, but I definitely don't think it was, like, that great, considering that it was basically just the same map with, like, a couple of, like, extra, like, features and stuff like that. I mean, it was a good game, don't get me wrong, but I definitely don't think that I would call it Game of the Year. Land on a planet, get off a ship, try not to get got by aliens, get loot, back to the ship, repeat. Okay, sounds kind of cool, actually. Is it like a different map every time? Is it like procedurally generated or anything like that? You watched the new Origins trailer? Yeah, I have. Looks pretty cool. I seen that Beats was posting some weird whatchamacallit? Some weird like screenshots in the game. Like there's a screen where they're fighting a boss, and for some reason there's 2 kings fighting the boss at the same time. There's like some weird like clipping issues and stuff on some of the characters in the trailer, which it's still like early on and everything, so I'm not expecting it to be perfect, but yeah, I thought it was kind of funny that he was like really hardcore analyzing the whole thing. Aren't these the same people who hop from one game to the next after playing for 3 hours? I mean, maybe. Baldur's Gate 3 had tons of hot fixes, but they always do the patch notes really funny. Like, we asked Shadowheart to stop getting lost, looking at the ocean, and stay with the group. That's funny. Yeah, they seem like a pretty cool dev team. Seem like they know how to have fun and interact with the community and stuff like that. You think it is procedurally generated? That's kind of cool. As long as it's like something new and interesting each time you like go and explore, that could be kind of fun. Because I feel like anytime there's a game like that where it's like, oh, like, you know, you're looking for stuff and everything, but it's the same map, people always find a way to like min-max, and they're like, oh, well, you just need to go over here because this is where all the best loot spawns, or like this or that. I don't know. sometimes that can get a little tedious. Which, I mean, obviously you can kind of stay away from that stuff, but if you find something decent where it's like, oh, like I always know that there's going to be something over here, that could be kind of boring, but... Wonder if Core Keeper, if got finished... Never seen anything about it for a long time in the neat survival 2D game. I actually remember seeing Core Keeper a little bit. I don't think I think a buddy of mine maybe bought that one, but I've not played it. It looked actually kind of cool. Looked like it could be a cool like little co-op or multiplayer game with some friends. Loot and enemies are random, but there are a few maps that are the same. It's a little indie looking game. Okay, kind of cool. Playing Yakuza 0 and the story is getting insane. See you, Knowledge in chat. I appreciate it, Pixel. Thanks for stopping by and chatting with us, man. Appreciate it, dude. Gorm o'clock. What is Gorm? Is Gorm a game? That sounds actually kind of familiar. That sounds like a game. What are we on? Chapter... Are we in chapter 12 for Ragnarok story? I actually don't remember. Stories. Oh, it's not going to tell me because it only shows me what we're in. I think we're in 12, right? Or maybe like 11? I can't remember, but... This is actually a lot longer than I remember it being. Which then again, I guess when it's coming out one chapter at a time and you just blow through it in a day, it kind of seems a little bit longer, maybe. Gorm is a Core Keeper boss. Oh, okay. K-Tal. I don't remember what K-Tal means. I know very little Spanish, and from what I did take of Spanish in high school, a lot of it has been forgotten, unfortunately. Which is really funny, because my brother can speak pretty much fluent Spanish, which is very awesome. Damn, the poison got him. Easy. Is K-Tal just like, what's up? Basically means how's it. Okay. So yeah, pretty much like what's up. Gotcha. Wham! God! I don't think I've ever paid attention to this ultimate. What a woman. It's a giant bug that runs around in a circle. Some people joke that it's the clock of Core Keeper, hence the joke, Gorma clock. Gotcha. With the name and it being a giant bug, the first thing I thought of was Goma from Legend of Zelda. Charge skill? Nikke got Red Hood, story speak for real. I did see people talking about Red Hood. She doesn't seem like anything that special. I mean, like, I'm sure, like, gameplay-wise, she's pretty good, but she just looks like any other, like, big boob waifu from a gacha game to me. Like, I mean, I don't know. She's probably, like, a really good unit in the game, I would imagine, because she's like a festival, like, level character, right? But as far as, like, her looks goes, because that's all I know about. I don't know anything about Nikke's gameplay, like, as far as, like, characters and stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. Is she, like... anything special, I guess? Head off, it's 5:50 a.m. for me, and at least I want to sleep for 2 hours. Alright, Konata, I appreciate you stopping by, man. It is very late for you. You probably do need to be in the bed by now. Aw, Big Bleed, gotcha. Ragnarok has 7 chapters at the moment, 178 episodes. Okay, cool. I don't know why I was thinking it was 11. For some reason I was thinking it was 24 chapters, because like 24 episodes, but I think they're doing 12 chapters, if I'm not mistaken. So I knew that we were like halfway-ish through. She's based on some Gurren Lagann character. Oh, really? I didn't really like Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann is one of those shows that I feel like people really overhype, and I just don't like it that much. But I don't like mech anime that much. The first half of Gurren Lagann was pretty good. I actually really enjoyed it. but the second half, not so good. Did not enjoy it. I just don't like. I don't like when mech shows are like, all right, let's make the mech bigger and way more overpowered. Like it's so cliche to me. I just don't like it. But I know a lot of people like that show, so I mean, to each their own. As a fellow Nikkei enjoyer, I can say Red Hood is peak. Okay. I have heard a lot of people talking about her and saying how cool she is or whatever. So I could definitely see it. Ever saw Space Dandy? I only ever had the first 13 episodes on DVD. I got a long time ago. I actually have seen Space Dandy. I watched it. It's been probably a couple of months ago at this point. It was. I want to say I remember watching it while my bed was still in this room. So it's been a little while. But Space Dandy was pretty good. I enjoyed Space Dandy. It's one of those shows where like the plot like loops back in on itself. So the last episode comes back to the first episode, which I think is always a really cool thing to do. Very neat show. I actually kind of enjoyed that one. Nikkei is mid. They made him Himeno mid. Bad game. True. You are a Himeno stan. Quite weird. Yeah, Space Dandy can be quite weird. It's definitely like one of those like more like lighthearted kind of like episode by episode sort of like shows. Like there's not like a whole lot of like actual story to the show until like towards the end kind of, or like a little bit here and there. But most of the show itself is like just like small adventures like in each episode that don't necessarily correlate with each other, but there's like some small story stuff that kind of gets thrown in and out. Tried to watch Gundam, yuck. My brother really liked Gundams. He used to build Gundams when he worked at Lowe's, which was kind of cool. I never really watched Gundam or anything like that. I've heard that Witch of Mercury is really, really good, and I've heard that you don't necessarily have to watch any of the other Gundam stuff to like really enjoy that one. So I do really want to watch Witch of Mercury at some point. I've heard it's really solid. Even though I'm not a big mech man, I think that Gundam doesn't seem like it's one of those shows that's gonna just go overpowered mech. I could be wrong though. Typical rigatoni L. Damn, Tony, get L'd. Don't like Mega Man animes either, can agree with you. Yeah, I think a lot of people do like them, and I can understand why. I mean, they kind of have that sort of like shonen, sort of like, you know, big fighting sort of like feel to them, I guess. Or like, don't know what I'm trying to say here. They have like that really action-oriented sort of style. Which I think a lot of people really get behind. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I prefer, like, seeing actual people fight and stuff in shows most of the time over just, like, big robots. But I understand. Like, a lot of people just like big robots. So that is where some of the appeal is as well. Chainsaw Man was overrated. I really wanted it to be good. I actually kind of enjoyed it. It was a little weird. Like, maybe not... Like, I wouldn't give it, like, a 10 out of 10 or anything. I would say it was maybe, like an 8 maybe. It was solid. Oh man, we get to meet Jormungand. Snake Lady. Only mech anime I enjoyed is Macross Frontier and Delta, mainly for the music. Gotcha. I don't know that I've heard of those actually. I did watch Darling in the Franxx, so you know I'm kind of a mech connoisseur. But even that show at the end kind of just goes like big mech mode, and that kind of ruined the rest of the show for me. Because that's not really what I was into. Immortal Grand Prix. Geez, this show was 2005. I remember a tiny bit of it, and because it's so long ago. Oh yeah, dude, watching any show, like any sort of anime that's like pre-2010, like you can see like how dated some of them are. It's kind of crazy, like how far anime has come, I guess. Like most animes nowadays have just like a more distinct style to them, I guess. Like the character design and stuff like that's a lot easier to pick up. Like you can tell when a show is kind of like older just by some of the art style and stuff like that they do. Asia server has 2 mini tryhards, man. I'm at 4,300 points. but only at 0.68. That's crazy. I think I'm at like 3,400 or something like that, and I'm at like 0.2%. I think I'm maybe at like 0.26 last time I checked, but like, yeah, I'm definitely not even past 4,000, and I'm lower than that. I mean, maybe it's changed by now throughout the day, but yeah, people are definitely tryharding it a little bit more this time around, whereas last time I literally coasted through 1% and didn't play a single match of week 2 last time, but people seem a little bit more invested in it this time around. Mech animes are so boring. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not really my style. Eva's pretty dope because of the angels. You talking about Evangelion? I do see a lot of people talk about Evangelion. Or is it Evangelion? Evil Gion. Chaos Arena. Yeah. Chaos Arena do be a little unfortunate. All I remember from that show is the good ending songs they had. Dude, it kind of surprising. Like, some shows obviously don't have great intros or anything like that, but a lot of shows that I've been watching more recently have had just like really great intro or outro songs, and I live for it. Like, I know how much I'm gonna enjoy a show by if I actually want to watch the intro more than one time, kind of thing. Himeno was the only good thing about Chainsaw Man to me, because, or maybe one day I'll like it again. God, dude, you kind of be simping about her. You kind of be simping, man. Open Star Racers was 2006. That's a show so old the company that made it is no longer around. Rip Jetix. Also sad I never got to see the ending because it was split into 2 DVDs and could never find the second DVD. Dang, that's kind of unfortunate. I wonder if you could find it online nowadays then. Probably can. You can pretty much find anything online now. I can like a character and not the author, not like what the author did to him. That's true. You can do whatever your little heart desires, little buddy. If it's a mech, I really Code Geass more. Oh, I've heard a couple people talk about Code Geass. I've never watched it or anything, but that's another show. Kind of like, I don't want to say it's like on the level of Evangelion, of course, but it's definitely a show that I've heard a lot of people talk about. Like, I've heard a lot of people talk about Evangelion, but yeah. A lot of people said it's really good. Yeah, I think even Amazing tried to tell me at one point to watch or Code Geass, but I've never gotten around to it. Damn, Jormungand kind of weak though. Oof. Oh damn, we get to see Tyr here for the first time too. Or maybe not like right here, but pretty soon. My God, run! It's a woman! Run! Oh, damn! He just put head in ass. Okay. I can respect it, Tyr. Damn, now we get to play as the woman. Alright. We're probably going to call it right here, though. It is 12 o'clock. I am kind of tired. Back to the schedule, one-shotting the PvE units. Yeah, no kidding. It's sometimes it's super, super easy. Other times they'll have like revives or be like debuff immune or whatever. What did I join to? Nothing. Don't mind that. Tyr just like me for real. God. How about Mega Man NT Warrior? Shame English only ever saw 2 seasons. I don't think I've ever watched any of the Mega Man animes or anything like that. The most interesting thing about Mega Man to me was Battle Network. I used to really like the Battle Network games. I didn't really like the old school Mega Man games as much, just because they were super hard. But Mega Man Zero was also really cool too. I joined to leave. Perfect timing. It is a little late, Iku. Dororo was good. I've heard of that one as well. I don't think I've ever seen it, though. Going to bed. Bricked up. Thanks, God. Well, good night. Hopefully you sleep through that. All right. Anyways, I think we are going to call it. I appreciate you guys once again for coming by and enjoying a free-to-play stream. We will be back tomorrow evening. And, yeah, hopefully we can get a little bit more progress done. We're blowing through some of this stuff pretty good. I'll obviously need to go back and finish some of the side quests and stuff like that so we can get some of the gems from these Ragnarok chapters. But overall, I'd say that we're making pretty good progress overall. So, can't really complain. Maybe need to still work on some gear and stuff like that, but overall, we're chilling. We're doing pretty good. So, either way, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Feel free to come back if you want to. And, yeah.
Goodbye.